Sometimes life's problems can be too much. When you need a helping hand or a friend to talk to, Serena is there whenever or wherever you need her. Follow the link in the description for your free trial.
My 33F, BF, 31M, cheated on me with his student and I contacted her. My 33F, BF, 31M, cheated on me with his student and I contacted her. I listened to 2 hot takes, so I have heard how great the Reddit community can be. I really need advice on what to do. Let me give you a backstory. My boyfriend and I have been together since 2019. I met him at college. Our relationship for the past 3 years has not been perfect. We have had a lot of ups and downs. A lot of it has stemmed from him and just not wanting to put any effort in. Any issue I ever had with him was mainly him not doing things that I knew he could do. Basically the bare minimum. He is currently in grad school and has been for our entire relationship, and everything he has had to do for it has also put a strain on a relationship. I completely understand it's his goal and I'm not going to get in the way of that. At the beginning of December I got COVID for the first time and it was horrible. He didn't want me to get any of his students sick and risk them needing to do a makeup final, so he made me sleep in the living room. Even after I wasn't sick, he wasn't ready for me to move back into the bedroom. At the end of finals week, last week, he started saying that he had a lot of things to think about and he didn't know if he wanted to be with me or not. He said I was end game material and he didn't know if he was ready for that yet. Nothing happened for this to come off. I've been working full time. I actually got offered a higher position and more money that I turned down because I didn't want to move away yet. My gut was telling me that there's somebody else. Jump to a few days before Christmas, December 20th, and I realized that one of his students that he added on social media has blocked me on everything. Before that I noticed that he commented on her TikToks. This student is 19 years old. Every alarm bell was ringing in my head. So I just had to get on my fake Facebook account and message her and see if she would tell me anything. She did message me back and told me a good amount. Told me that they got high together on campus, and then I recently learned today that they also slept together. That really hurts. The big kicker was for our entire relationship he would never buy me flowers. He said they were a waste of money. But on December 11th he spent $300 on a bouquet for her birthday, and the note said that she always deserved flowers. Of course after he has been caught he grovels. I also have screenshots from both of them and I think he's worried that either she will go and report him or I will. He wants to do anything to get me back to a point. I don't know how to continue on right now. I don't know what to do, and part of me wants to work on a relationship and get back together. I know that is so stupid. Please, any advice would be so helpful. I feel so lost and so heartbroken. Tia. Edit. I wanted to post kind of an update and clarify some things. I have a regular account that I always use, but when I went to post this with that account it said my Reddit score was too low. So I was supposed to create a throwaway account. That's what this is. This isn't fake, I promise. I was told that my post makes it seem like I'm unsure on whether to report him or not. I'm not unsure about that at all. I will report him. Promise, and I will update you. I should have been more clear with my post. It's my first real post and I'm still trying to figure Reddit. I usually just read posts on here. I really just needed advice on how to continue on when this happens, especially when it's this fresh. And I needed advice on whether to try and make things work and maybe everything can turn around. I know that's dumb. I know you're going to come after me. I just wanted to clarify all that. Girl, it's over. He fucked a 19-year-old. He treated her better than he has treated you. Move on. You actually want this man to be a husband and father of your children? The relationship is over and it can't be fixed. Ever. He cheated both physically and emotionally. He thinks of and describes you and your relationship like a game. He has a serious lack of judgment by preying on a student and taking advantage of her. Pack your stuff, leave him with the bills, report his ass, and next time you're in a relationship, if there are too many ups and downs, leave sooner because you deserve better. When a relationship is healthy and working, you'll know it. Good luck. And yes, absolutely report him. He abused his position, and scum like that shouldn't be teaching. How would you feel if your partner read through your Reddit post history? I, 34M, came home today with questions from my wife, 33F, about specific posts I made. Nothing was anything I wouldn't tell my wife, but it felt like an invasion of privacy. I know it is there for anyone to see, but I didn't think she was looking through my every post. I have always been hesitant to post or reply, but now I feel like I can't post anything. I've never had a burner account for anything, and don't plan to start one now. Any ideas of how to get over this? P.S. Hey honey. Edit. To clarify, I'm not hiding stuff from her, we have great communication. The specific post she asked me about was a reply to a post on if a guy must have cheated if he spent a large sum of money at a strip club. I just replied that it's not uncommon to spend lots of money and get nothing. That I know one guy who spent $3,000 for a night and only got lap dances. My wife know about the bachelor party and the strip club and the total bill, but didn't know about one person spending that much and wanted to know who spent that much. And it's a friends of my little brother, someone she met once, so telling her who wasn't a big deal. It was that I came home and it was hey babe. Who spent $3,000 at your bro's bachelor party? Edit 2. I understand that Reddit is a public forum, but I see it differently than say Facebook or Twitter. I don't have my name on Reddit and I don't add my friends on Reddit, so it just felt more private to me. We further discussed my feelings about this last night and she totally understands where I am coming from and said she will not do it. The reason she was looking through my posts was that I have been depressed about something specific and she was doing a wellness check on me. She had remembered specific times I was depressed and was looking to see if she could understand my depression more. It was a really sweet sentiment, while maybe being executed a little oddly. Babe, I promise I'm not jerking off to dragons fucking cars again. You don't have to look, just trust me babe, I promise. I used to scroll through my boyfriend posts, but I can only take so much arguing with online strangers about sports. My wife and I check out each other's comments. I couldn't care less what she posts, nor does she care what I say. It's not really an invasion of privacy because it's all public, even if you feel like it is. That's something you have to remember. I think a lot of people, if they noticed their significant other posted here, they would read through all their posts to see what they were saying. For one, pure curiosity, but another reason to see if there are issues raised that you have not talked with her about yet that she wants to be made aware of to work through them and resolve them with you. You said you won't make a burner account, so you will either have to tolerate your wife in the same public space as you, naturally looking at your stuff, or don't make posts about issues or save them in a diary. I am in a relationship with a goddamn baby. My boyfriend has never treated me badly, so I feel kinda bad to break up with him because of this. He has a lot of qualities that I have always looked for, but I don't feel like I'm dating him, it feels like I have a child. We moved in together 2 months ago and I've cooked so much, done all the cleaning, and he's extremely messy, bought almost all the food with my money, and I'm a student. I literally never went out because I had to buy twice the quantity of food and he would eat it all alone anyway. He also wanted me to always put the food on a plate and bring it to him like he's a goddamn baby that can't walk. I thought he was being a dick, but then I met his mom and realized that she treats him like this. He's extremely spoiled because of his mom and he wants to be taken care of, but I feel like he is not in touch at all with his masculine energy. I want to be cared for, I want to feel protected, I want to be spoiled, I want to feel like he's a man. I've told him this before and he told me that he fucks me good and that he's too poor to do anything cute for me. Indeed, the sex is amazing, but I don't care about money. I need to feel like if I ever get into trouble he's the first one to call. And I don't feel like I can do that. 2 days ago, a friend of mine that lives in another country came over. And he cooked for me, bought me a very cute Christmas present, not expensive but very thoughtful, saying this because it's not gifts that I care about, but the interest to make me happy. He helped me with my clothes and with the cleaning as well. I felt cared for and respected. I almost forgot men like this exist. IDK, what to do? Stop babying him. Stop putting his food on a plate and binging it to him. Make the expectations clear. Let him know you will break up with him if he doesn't step up. If he violates your expectations, then you break up with him. You are enabling the behavior you don't want. Yup, you're dating a baby. There are so many posts from women in the same situation but 10 years older than you with 3 kids. If it doesn't end now, it never will. Stop doing everything and sit him down and explain you aren't his mother and he has to learn to take care of the house and himself. If he can't do it, you have to break up with him. I think this is why it's good for people to live together before they get married. Learn this stuff and sort it out now before marriage, mortgage, and kids. It's much harder to leave the longer it goes on. Date the friend. What does your boyfriend bring to the table other than sex? Girlfriend is spending Christmas with baby daddy. I've been dating a girl for 3 months and she has a kid 2 years old. She claims she hates the baby daddy and that he's always been a deadbeat. And would barely ever see the kid. As of recently he found out about and suddenly he's been asking to see the kid more, gave her money for the kid first time. He FaceTimes frequently to talk to the 2-year-old kid that doesn't talk. The other day they were FaceTiming and she went to the basement and talked for over an hour until I got up and left. He was supposed to take him Christmas evening for a couple days and me and my girlfriend were supposed to go on a trip out of the city for the night. But he said he's not taking him when he found out about our plans. Next couple days she told me he asked if he can come over Christmas and sleep over Christmas Eve to see the son open his gifts that she got for the son. She asked me and I said I am not okay with JT. She told me next day he's just going to come over for the morning, which I said I wasn't on with also. And asked if she wanted to spend New Year's together, but me and her already are. I've told her and expressed that I don't think it's okay. She says I wish you'd trust me. It's not that I do trust her, I think it's disrespectful and outta line. I don't try to stop the dad from seeing his son. But don't want my girlfriend and him talking. Yeah sure, mate, just leave. It's only been 3 months, better save yourself the trouble. He is trying to get her back by using the kid and she is going along with it. I hope you see that this relationship is just about over. The daddy has moved back into position, she likes it that way. Her request to have him sleep over is ridiculous. I wouldn't trust either one of them. Cut your losses and move on. The guy found out about you and all of a sudden started taking an interest in his child. Then cancelled taking his child when he found out you two had plans. He doesn't want her back, he just doesn't want her to have anyone else in her life. You're not out of line to not like the idea of an overnight or that he's even coming by to watch gifts. He could buy his own gifts and take time with his son. It doesn't sound like this woman has very good judgment or boundaries.